Alright, welcome to 2025, where technology has advanced so much that living to be 100 is kind of old news. But today, we're asking the big question, can we really live forever? Now, before we dive into the science of immortality, let's set the scene. In the year 2025, cities have transformed into futuristic landscapes, and technology has reached new heights. The bustling streets of Neo-Tokyo come alive with holographic advertisements as self-driving cars glide through the neon-lit skyline. Skyscrapers touch the clouds, while advanced robots serve humanity in countless professions. In the heart of this technological marvel, amidst the hum of innovation, there exists a secret hidden away from the public eye. A top-secret laboratory known as Project Chimera, dedicated to unlocking the mysteries of aging and mortality. Inside its sterile halls, a team of brilliant scientists and geneticists work tirelessly on experiments that could change the course of human history. Their goal, nothing short of conquering death itself. Dr. Evelyn Reed, the enigmatic leader of Project Chimera, gazes at a complex DNA strand displayed on a large monitor. As she runs her fingers along the helix, her eyes gleaming with determination, she ponders the secrets held within the genetic code. She's so close to unraveling the key to immortality. Suddenly, the room fills with an eerie green glow, and the DNA sequence begins to rotate backwards on the monitor. All eyes turn to the control panel where a countdown timer displays an impossible sight. Time seems to be running backward. The impossible is happening. Dr. Reed takes a deep breath and says, "Show me the patient." Moments later, a sleek glass pod is wheeled into the room, revealing a sleeping figure inside. It's Ethan Cole, a volunteer for the experiment. His vital signs appear on the monitor, and they're stable, but his age is rapidly decreasing. As the timer counts down, the scientific team watches in awe, as Ethan regains lost muscle mass and hair, his face showing signs of rejuvenation. With each passing second, the boundaries between life and death blur. The countdown reaches 0, and Ethan awakens feeling healthier and decades younger. He steps out of the pod, takes a deep breath, and thanks Dr. Reed for giving him a second chance at life. He's now a prime example of the power of Project Chimera. Meanwhile, outside the lab, the world remains unaware of the groundbreaking advancements happening within its walls. The chase for immortality continues, and the future looks both thrilling and uncertain. What if I told you that this story is actually becoming reality? In 2025, science will take some huge leaps forward in understanding how to extend lifespan. Scientists are slicing genes, reprogramming cells, and decoding the ultimate cheat code immortality. And the weirdest part, the truth is even weirder than fiction. The first person who will live to 150 years old is already alive somewhere in the world right now. Now fast forward to the future, specifically the year 2025. And you'll find yourself in a world where aging has been cracked. Take a look at the split screen. On the left side, we see a young athlete warming up for a race, his muscles tensed and ready for action. On the right side, we see a centenarian effortlessly completing a marathon. How is this possible? You might ask. Well, in 2025, aging is no longer a barrier. We've learned to reverse the effects of time, allowing individuals to maintain their physical prowess well into their later years. The once daunting prospect of growing old no longer holds the same fears. At Harvard, researchers are literally flipping the biological switches in mice, making them younger. Gray hair goes black again, muscles regenerate, and vision returns. It's not magic, it's cellular reprogramming, a way to reset our body's software by hitting refresh. Scientists are able to manipulate genes to boost telomerase activity, which maintains the length of protective DNA sections called telomeres, slowing down cellular aging. By targeting specific genes associated with aging, they can extend the lifespan of organisms significantly. One study showed that by overexpressing one of these longevity genes in mice, they were able to increase their lifespan by 25%. That's like adding 5 years to a mouse's life. Then there's CRISPR, the gene editing tool so powerful it can snip out genetic diseases like a pair of molecular scissors. Want to remove the gene that causes Alzheimer's? Done. Want to add one that boosts regeneration? In progress. The Greenland shark is the grandpa of the sea, swimming around for over 500 years. How does it do it? Cold waters, slow metabolism, and possibly the cleanest DNA replication process in the animal kingdom. Nature figured out immortality. We're just copying her homework. But what about this Japanese mountain village is home to the world's highest concentration of people regularly live past 100. What's their secret? Small portions, socially active, and never retire. It turns out how you live matters more than what you take. In the Atacama Desert in Chile, bacteria thrive where nothing else can, helping us understand how life adapts to extreme conditions. Maybe they hold the secret to surviving in space or curing hard-to-treat diseases. Who knows? In Iceland's geothermal pools, people bathe in silica-rich water said to rejuvenate skin. Could there be real anti-aging properties, or is it just a soothing experience? So how about we check out some stats? The average lifespan in Japan is 84.7 years, the highest in the world. Got any guesses for the lowest? Check it out. Sub-Saharan Africa with only 60.1 years. Ancient Egyptians built pyramids chasing immortality. Today, we're building algorithms and genetic upgrades. What do you think? What would you pick? Our ancestors mummified by... Now we're cryopreserving them in liquid nitrogen, hoping for a second shot centuries later. Sounds crazy, right? Meet the immortal jellyfish. When faced with danger, it reverses the aging process and returns to its original state, effectively starting its life anew. Talk about a superpower. If you thought that was weird, check out the naked mole rat. This little guy can live up to 30 years, which is like 400 years for us humans. Why? Well, they have special proteins that protect their cells from damage, keeping them young. But what about us humans? Well, we're working on it. Researchers have found that calorie restriction can increase lifespan by 30%. That's like squeezing every last drop out of life. So in 2025, we won't be at the finish line, but we'll definitely be in the game. Right now, we're all racing toward the finish line, but the concept of aging is changing. In 2025, 90 will feel like 50. We're talking about a time when wrinkles are a choice, not a given. And retirement is something you do, not something you become. In fact, I'm willing to bet that in the near future, we'll be more active and healthier at 80 than we are today at 50. In this brave new world, there are a few who stand out, like Brian Johnson, the 45-year-old CEO who claims to be biologically younger than his own father. He achieves this by taking 100 pills a day, having laser treatments, and undergoing hormone therapies. That's like having a personal trainer for your body. But it's not just about looking young, it's about feeling it too. In 2025, we'll have the tools to maintain our physical and mental sharpness as we age. It's a future where 90 feels like 50, and life doesn't end at 100. It just begins a new chapter. But hey, let's keep it real, right? There's still going to be awkward moments. Imagine being 120 and trying to use TikTok. You'd feel like an ancient relic, totally out of touch. Even with all the cool tech and anti-aging stuff, we humans are still going to be stuck with our old-fashioned emotions. Love, loss, joy, fear, those aren't going to change, no matter how young we look. So here's the question. If you had the chance to live forever, would you take it? Would you spend eternity chasing new experiences? Or would you prefer to live a shorter life filled with purpose and meaning? Let me know in the comments below. Now, here's another mind-blowing fact. Did you know that in the UK there's a growing trend of digital immortality? People are uploading their consciousness to the cloud, effectively creating a digital replica of themselves that can live on after their physical death. Imagine having a digital version of yourself that can interact with people, access memories, and even continue your work. It's like uploading your entire essence to the internet. These digital copies can be accessed by loved ones or the general public, allowing people to connect with the digital remnants of those they admire. It's like having a piece of someone's soul stored in the cloud. So what do you think about all this? Does the idea of digital immortality intrigue you, or does it seem unsettling? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the extraordinary possibilities that await us in 2025. If you've enjoyed this glimpse into the future, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. Together, let's explore the endless wonders that lie ahead.